Well, howdy, 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 hi, everybody. This is the next ship in the Soviet battleship line, the Izmail. I think I'm pronouncing that one right. Tier 6. And as you can see, the styling is moving up. I'm going to actually show you a few caveats about the ship, and I'm going to show you two battles instead of one. The first battle, that's what happens when the enemy does not focus on you. And the second battle is what happens when they do. Now, this ship has got some interesting things about it, what I'm going to show you. First, some modules when I bought the ship. Steering gears mod 2. It had like a 12-second rudder shift, but I decided to go for that instead of propulsion mod or damage control mod 2. And that got the rudder shift down to like 9 seconds. The in the first slot there, I went with main battery mod 2, and the reason is because the 180-degree turret rotation time of the main guns on this ship is 60 seconds, almost double of the ships preceding it, and a couple in the higher tiers aren't even that long. So I had to go with main battery mod 1, especially with that that rudder shift I went with. Even with main battery mod 2, I had to use the captain's skill, and you'll see that even with the captain's skill for turret rotation plus main battery mod 2, the guns don't keep up. This, of course, was a no-brainer. This is a battleship. You don't need steering gears mod 1 or propulsion mod 1 unless you get a torpedo right in the rear end. And that just hardly ever happens. There's a lot of different ways to build this ship. You could give it a secondary build and it would be alright. But probably don't need it. So under the hull, you can see it's got 51,700. So I upgraded the hull to 55.9, and that's not bad at all. Now this is where things get a little unique for this ship. First, a quick peek at the guns. They are well armored. Unlike the guns of the lower tiers, these guns do have decent layout on the armor. But look at this citadel. It's gargantuan. It's huge. And as you'll see, as I filter in the other layers, you'll find that the armor layout is not as good as the Tier 5 and Tier 4 battleships. In other words, this is a weaker ship, armor-wise. That's too bad. And it's been my experience, though, that when you're going up a particular line, if you come across a ship that's kind of not that good, that usually means the next one's really good. So that's something to look forward to. Alright, so survivability 55.9. That's not bad at all. Artillery, you can see what we've got there. The reload time's only 34.6, but I got the turret rotation from 60 down to 43.4, so that's not bad. Dispersion was like 223. It does have secondaries that are good out to about 4 kilometers, which is very close. This ship is actually decent for accuracy when you are mid-range and close range. Not so much at long range for some reason. Once you get further away than 12 kilometers, the dispersion really kicks in. Here's something kind of cool that you didn't see on lower tiers, is that this ship actually has pretty good AA. 130, 37, a ton of 37 millimeter. There's the maneuverability, 28.5, which it's not that bad. The rudder shift helps, 9.6. And the concealment, 15.2 with a gun range of 15.5. Like the other Soviet ships, the one thing you don't want to do in this battleship is be broadside to an enemy. They will hurt you. But you're going to have to get your tail end of the ship swung out so you can get all your guns to bear. That's 12 guns, and you're going to want them. She is a good-looking ship. I will give her that. So let's put on some flags, a little more speed. Could always use that. Oh, no. Yeah, that's the one. Right there. 3 and 4. And get into battle. For captain skills, I have the alert system letting me know how many ships are aiming at me. And, oh shoot, what's that other one? Oh, I forgot. It'll come to me. I'm in it for the fun. What the hey? Turret rotation. The 2-point skill, turret rotation, that's it. So in this first battle, you're going to see what happens when the enemy does not really spend much time focusing on you, but you get to focus on them. You can see what this ship can do. You're also going to see how easy it is to get set on fire. Alright, let me go ahead a bit in the video. So you've all seen this map before. Well, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? Hold on. Much better. Alright, let's get going. Interesting that she does have weaker armor than the Gan Gut. She does have really good close range accuracy though. Really good close range accuracy. Her torpedo protection kind of sucks. I think it was like 19% reduction, which isn't very good. Now, that turret rotation is just something you have to do something about. Unless you want to try being far, far away, which is just not the way to use this ship. Let me go a bit more. Alright, so we do have our first enemy spotted. We're going to get a couple more. I do have AP loaded. A little more. Let me back up so you can see him pop in. Alright, there we go. This is actually the second battle I've ever played in this battleship. The first one I just got slaughtered, so I didn't really want to show that one. Come on, come on. You can see that he's at 12 kilometers, and the dispersion really wasn't that impressive. It just wasn't. Alright, let's get someone a little closer. This guy's at 10.9 closing. Well, I missed. And his alright, there we go, 7,800 damage. You can see the dispersion closes up quite a bit when they get closer. Now I know I'm broadside to him, but he's a cruiser, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. But man, he sure didn't take long to put me on fire. And I'm at full rudder. And you notice the guns on the indicator over here, it tells you that the guns just don't keep up, and that is with all the modifications I can do for turret rotation. Granted, countering that, I've got the rudder shift. Now he is at 10.2. Nice. But only one cruiser took a shot at me. This guy has got to be flooding. Yeah. Alright, so that just leaves this guy around the corner. Let me zip ahead a bit in the video. And a little bit more. And a wee bit more. Alright. Let's see what I can do. He's at 10. 10 kilometers distant. Not bad at all. Did a nice 6930 in damage. .9 on the speed. That's with the speed flag. So this battle was pretty much non-eventful. The enemy was thinking about other things. Let me zip ahead a bit in the video. A little bit more. And you can see this battle is over. Did make some money on the ship though. So we're gonna outfit for another battle. A little bit of camo. Pretty much the same signal flags. Let's just push ahead and get into it. Alright, so you've all seen this map, I'm sure. Now in this battle I'm gonna push forward and then I'm gonna break west. That will expose my broadside to all the enemy ships running south. You'll get to see what this thing suffers through when it's broadside. I was thinking about other things and didn't notice I was about to run into this destroyer. Oops. Another second and I would have been penalized. One thing you can do when you see something like this is zoom in. Look at their main guns. If the main guns are pointed forward in a perfect line and they're not moving, then that guy is AFK. If you're in the ship and you're looking around, your guns will track. Unless you hit the Control X button and lock them. Alright, let me zip ahead a bit in the video. Alright, not that far. So we got our first enemy at 15.5. It just vanished. Now, as a destroyer, they're not the best choice of targets. They're just so tiny, but he's only at 10 and he's closing. So I'm going to go ahead and try for him. Three, two, one. Here we go. Oh, that looks good. Yes! And that should do it. Nope. Okay, one more. There we go. Alright. So you can see from the mini-map we got a bunch of heavier ships coming down here. I'm going to zip ahead a bit in the video. Okay, and one coming up behind me. Fine, I'll deal with him later. Alright, so now I am quite broadside. Oh yes, that hurt him. But my guns are still 20 seconds from reloading. So they are going to start hurting me. That is another battleship. And I'm almost 90 degrees. Almost. Watch what happens to my health when these guys open up on me. So we bounced a couple of secondaries. Here it comes. Boom! Did you see that? Half my health gone. That's what an enemy battleship can do to you if you are dead broadside. And you don't want that. I think that was a Richelieu. Certainly looks like one. Alright, let's see if I can take this guy out. I am trying to get all my guns around. Now, if that's a Richelieu, he's making a serious mistake. He has a weaker broadside than I do. And a bow that just cannot be penetrated. I don't even think the Yamato can penetrate that bow. There we go. This guy's almost gone. You see the accuracy at this range? 6 kilometers? Oh man, nice accuracy. So with this ship, you want to stay angled. You don't want to be broadside. And it's odd that it would have a lousier armor profile than the Gangut or the Piotrowski. I think that's how you pronounce it. No, I mutilated it. The PV. I'll just call it the PV. So I'm hoping that the next battleship in this line will turn out to be a lot more exciting. Because in all honesty, this thing was a letdown. I'll keep the captain, but I'm going to sell the ship. Nice, and goodbye. So that is the Izmail. I did alright in that battle. Battleship replays are definitely not the most exciting thing to watch. But it does give an idea about how to play that thing. Yeah, it was a Richelieu. I thought so. You're gonna have to force yourself to think hard about how you run this ship if you want to stay alive. Oh, hey. I got a container. Okay, I will go for signals and camouflage. Once in a while I'll do try your luck. And I'm never lucky. Cool, cool. Well, that's fine. Alright, that's it. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe and have fun.